Thanks for tuning in, whether you're watching live or later. It's Scott here, and you get this gorgeous view of my cinder block wall. I did a Facebook Live earlier today, and I didn't smile. I was like super serious, so I thought I'd start off with something funny today. I did cut my hair; it's starting to get a little shaggy, so trimmed the hair. And it's funny. I'm pretty grateful and fortunate to have two awesome roommates, and one of them said to me, "Hey, are you off tonight?" in a joking way, and all three of us were laid off. So, like right now, the unemployment rate in Banff is something like 85%. And I thought I'd share with you today how I'm truly feeling as well as an announcement. So, I know on social media, especially on video or Instagram, with heavily filtered and photoshopped photos, it's very easy for people to portray that everything is all rainbows and butterflies and everything's great, everything's happy. And I thought I'd share with you how I'm truly feeling. And those of you who have been in contact with me in the last while would know that I'm telling the truth, whether it's been on phone or video calls or the odd person in person, social distancing, or I like to say physical distancing, of course. There's a few people I've hiked with in the last while. But yeah, so overall, I'm honestly feeling good. Um, I'm doing more energy work now than I have before. I'm doing a lot of proactive mental health things and I'm reaching out to a lot of people. But no, that being said, I'm still sad at times on a daily basis. By nature, I'm a very sensitive person. I have been ever since I was a young kid. I remember when I was 7, we'd be driving into Winnipeg. We grew up in Selkirk, just north of Winnipeg. It's 20 minutes north. And we'd be driving into Winnipeg and there's this one field that had one tree in the middle. And I kid you not, I'd talked to my parents about feeling sorry for that tree. And that's when I was 7. So I've always been sensitive. And the more energy work I do, the more sensitive I tend to be. So, it's it's sad for me. There's a lot of people struggling right now. There's a lot of people in a mental health crisis right now, whether they have a diagnosed mental illness or not. Um, some people have reached out to me that are really struggling, and I'm doing my best to support them. I just like you to know that by you being a friend of mine or a family member, that I actually send all of my friends and family members energy work every day. So you don't know that you're receiving that. However, that's something that I send you. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical point of view, just letting you know that I silently support you every day. Um, so getting back to the present time, on Sunday morning, I got some groceries, which is like 2 blocks away, and I'm walking home. This is like 10:30 in the morning, and it was sunny, and there was birds chirping, and all of a sudden, I just had this wave of sadness. I was looking at the stores with all the closed signs. There was no one on the street. I saw an RCMP car go by. That's a police car, in case you don't know. Then I saw a peace officer drive by. Felt like a police state, and I gotta admit, I started crying, and so I let those emotions flow. And a few minutes later, I noticed the birds again, and kind of felt okay again. Once I got home, I did some energy work and reached out to a few friends to support them because I found that in supporting them, I felt better. Yeah, bottom line is, I mean, I'm definitely having an emotional waves during this time. And with me having a diagnosed mental illness like bipolar disorder, it would be very easy for me to ride those waves into the really, really high highs and the really, really low lows. But I will say that right now, the tendency I see out there is for a lot of people to be either anxious and or depressed. So if you are feeling that way, my heart goes out to you. I would just ask you to reach out to friends and family, reach out to professional support if you require that. In the last week, I've recorded a few videos called Mental Health Uplift. Just look on my profile, you'll see those. Like I say, I'm fortunate overall, I'm feeling good despite those waves of sadness at times, and I'm sleeping extremely well, which I'm very grateful for. I'm getting to sleep extremely quickly and having a long sleep. I'm sleeping about 8 to 10 hours a night right now. And I just mentioned that because I've heard a few people say that and they feel almost guilty. And this is a really, really emotional time that we're all living in. So if you're able to sleep longer, I think that's great. Bear in mind, if you're sleeping more than 12 hours a day, I'll just be honest, there's a good chance that you have mild or deep depression. That's just being honest based on my experience. Um, so like I say, I just want everyone out there to know that overall I'm doing well. And I've had different friends and family reach out because they know I have bipolar disorder, and I could be really depressed or really anxious right now. And I do have an announcement to make. And again, this may or not interest any of you out there, but there's a course I found out about a few years ago that piqued my interest, and I've heard about it a few times since. And it's called The Science of Being Well. And it's a course designed by a professor at Yale. And I'll just read the description. It says, in this course, you will engage in a series of challenges designed to increase your own happiness and build more productive habits. Earlier this week, a good friend of mine in Australia shared with me in a message that her and a friend were going to do this course this week. And I got thinking, you know what? I've had a desire to do this course for a while, so I'm going to do this course. And then I was out hiking on my own, and I had this brainwave. I'm like, you know what? Why not set up a group for whoever's interested, friends, family, and people on my business email list who I consider as friends. And why not do a group? Why not do a free group for those interested? We can support each other. We can all learn ways to be more happy and to build more productive habits. I know last week I was helping a friend shovel an outdoor basketball court here in town. And, different people would come by, and this person I was shoveling with, almost everybody knows him. He's just one of those guys. He's born and raised in town. He supports everyone. And he's just got a huge heart. Really fun guy. And, I kid you not, half the people that came by said they were bored. No judgment here. But you know what? There are so many courses you can do if you have the desire to. And, this is one course you could do that's 100% free. It's self-paced. And like I say, it's put on by Yale. There's over 1 million people enrolled in this course right now. It has a 4.9 star rating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link below this video. And I created a group on what's called MeWe. And MeWe is a new social network. It's, I don't want to be negative. I'm just going to say that it's, in my eyes, much, much, much better than Facebook. You're not tracked. It's not run by advertising, etc. So what I did is I created a group on MeWe, and it's a private group. And essentially, anyone who's interested, you can click on the link below. What that will do is it'll take you to MeWe. You may have to sign up if you haven't been on MeWe before. And then essentially, once you sign up for MeWe, it'll grant you access to that group. It may ask me to let you join the group. So if that happens, obviously I'll let you join the group. And then in the group, there's clear instructions on how to sign up for the course, group guidelines, etc. Like I say, it's 100% free. I'll be learning because I haven't used MeWe before. I think it looks like a great platform. And bottom line is, good chance you'll learn skills and habits and tools to be happy or to be happier than you are right now. So if that resonates with you, click on this link below that I will post just after I finish this video. And by all means, if you have questions about the course or questions about MeWe, I'll do my best to answer them. But like I say, I'm new to MeWe as well. I just think it looks like a great platform. So I'm running over 9 minutes. I'm going to bring this to an end, but thanks to you watching live. I appreciate it. And if you're watching later, just click on the link below and stay healthy out there. And remember to practice your physical distancing. Take care.